Yeah, let me try with headphones. I hate to listen to my voice still. So which... Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Racket+Ball Club second session of the day on this rainy Saturday afternoon. On court one, we have the South African pairing of Åke Oosthuizen and Aaron Marks taking on the two formidable Hungarian boys. As you can see, the boy on the right here plays with one of the strangest rackets, yet one of the better rackets out there. One of the most expensive rackets you can buy in Europe at the moment. Let me put this headset on. Would you mind welcoming to the stream Mr. Warren Kuhn?
Hey guys. Yeah, speaking about this racket, I've never seen it before. How much is this racket for, Rich?
So I spoke to the gentleman after our match, and he said that he was actually given the racket, that's why he plays with it. It goes for 380 euros in Europe, which is way above the average retail price of a top racket such as a Siaks or a Bull Paddle. He loves it. Apparently the number one from Sweden, Thomas Axelsson, he uses it. So yeah, it can't be that bad, right?
It's obviously a good racket. I mean, I'm still trying to work out how many sides it has.
Yeah, I think it's a sectagon. 6 sides.
6 sides.
Yeah, so Åke and Aaron have done really well so far. They had a bye in the first round of the tournament. They then played in the second round. They had a tough loss. It was their first match, unfortunately losing in straights, but now having bounced back on their last 2 matches, they are now 2 out of 3. So they're on a little bit of a winning streak.
Yeah, they played really well this morning. Really good teamwork, really good defense from both of them.
100%. I think the nerves have now settled. Aaron and Åke had never played together until this weekend, so obviously a bit of chemistry building for the two of them, which is amazing to see.
Maybe we could see some like a formation of a new team on the SA circuit here.
100%. I mean, both of them are Cape Townians, you know. Jason and Luan pairing up together recently. So yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Hopefully Åke's going to commit to a few tournaments traveling around the country. His paddle improving every single day. This cap is soaking.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
My 4th match commentating, and I've got the headset on now. I feel more professional every single minute.
Rich is for sure the best out of all of us at this.
That's the first lie I've heard you say all weekend. Martin Redlinghayes, a little shout out. Fantastic captain for the boys. He's going to be on the mic on court 2. Jason and Luan will be playing Laszlo and Oliver. That should be a great matchup.
It's been a lot of close matches here over the last few days.
Absolutely. I mean, the score. I don't think that the total score really reflects the dominance that we have shown. Apart from, I think, one match, every match has been tightly contested. I think others think we're just a bit more clutch, and you know that just comes with I think a bit more practice and our combinations being quite good. you know, all of our pairings, I could say are very strong. Chemistry's up there. So, yeah, let's just see and hope that this will be another battle, you know, good sportsmanship, and yeah, leaving it all out there on the battlefield. And once again, to all the fellow Cape Townians out there, we all know it's a bit of a miserable day, the rain and whatnot, so please get off your couch, turn the TV off, and pop into Racket+Ball Bree Street. Come and support the boys taking on the Hungarian national side. It's proper beautiful down here. The atmosphere is electric. The attendance is growing. We want you to come out, come support us, come have a coffee, have a beer, grab something off the menu, come show your faces and make some noise. Everyone will really appreciate the extra help. All right, we're just waiting on the photographer to take the photo of the 4 players. This should be a great match. I had the pleasure of playing these two boys this morning. Myself and Eggy prevailed 6-4, 6-1. Unfortunately, the stream cut off. But yeah, let's just wait for these photos to be taken and we can get underway here.
Boys are looking good in their all white.
We got the Wimbledon look.
Yeah, we have the Wimbledon look going here.
We're playing on the blue sea here. So yeah, at least all the boys are looking good.
Looks like Oki's going to take us away.
Team SA. Ready for battle.
Here we go.
I think the bodies might be a bit tired, to be honest.
Yeah, it's been a lot of paddle. Like I know some of our boys are tired, but I can only imagine what the Hungarians are feeling like.
No, exactly. It goes both ways. And remember, we've had a bye.
Yes.
And unfortunately, they haven't. So it's a great smash.
It's a good smash from Aaron. Smart winter smash.
All right, 15 love. Okay, using his power there, amazing stuff. 30 love. Great start here so far.
Very aggressive. Always showing the intent.
Nice high lob there. Oki setting up for the kick smash. Oliver's there. I think he might have whiffed it.
I don't think he got a touch on that.
He's not going to be happy with that one. That brings up 40 love. All right, good start from the South African boys. Looking very solid out there. Good serve. First game.
It's a good first game. Have some momentum going into it now.
Yeah. All right, Warren. So you being on the mic with me. I think in February, yourself and Adam, you guys went to Spain. You guys did some training there for 3 weeks, I believe, or maybe a bit longer. And you came back and you opened up your Warren Kuhn Paddle Academy. Would you mind talking to us about that, letting the viewers listen in, and maybe sharing some insightful information on what you've created there?
Yeah, so like obviously Adam and I went. We spent 5 weeks at the M3 Academy in Madrid. We obviously went as players, but I also learned a lot, which helped me start the academy. Learned how they run their sessions, how they group everyone, and just also, just thinking of that methodology that they have and just bringing it back to South Africa and just trying to start that here.
No, exactly, 100%. So I went to Portugal, and I'm sure it was the same for you, getting coached. That was your first time, and it was my first time as well. It's completely different to the way that we coach here in South Africa.
No, of course. Like everything, and I'm sure it's not just us. Everything that we do on the court and that we learn, like up until that moment, was all just self-taught, watching a lot of videos and just instinct, I think.
100%. So yeah, congratulations, and I wish you all the best in that new venture that you've begun.
Thanks.
All right, back to the paddle here. I believe it is Love 30. It's a great start here. I think we won 6 points in a row. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going here. Nice lob there, adjusting solidly. Aaron just getting caught in a bit of no man's land, too far back behind the white line.
It's also hard to read his smash. I mean, I don't know if you felt it in your match earlier, but playing him yesterday, he like sets up almost the same for every shot.
Absolutely.
Then, like, you know, you think you're going to get a gancho, then all of a sudden it's a flat smash. Very hard to read.
True.
There it is again.
Great
It's a
pickup
good
by
block.
Aaron. Very talented, this young man. The youngest player in our team. Doesn't act like it though, does he?
No.
Oh, great lob there. Fence being a bit favourable there. Great volley.
Oh,
Unbelievable
Aaron.
pickup, Aaron.
Insane.
What a point. Setting up for the ruler. Oki using
Wow.
half
play,
volleying it,
boys.
unfortunately, into the back glass. A very good point. The Hungarians building that point up nicely there. 30 all. Nice, Aaron. Or maybe just trying to get a little too cute on that last shot
I
there.
think it may have been the right option. It didn't have to be.
It
right
didn't
on
have
top
to
of
be
the net.
perfect,
Yeah.
exactly. All right, well, the good news is that it is on serve. Maybe we'll just be a bit more careful on the next one. 40-30. Aaron setting up the tapia there. The shot not going out, unfortunately.
Good
Aaron
lob.
hitting a nice lob. And not enough patience there. Maybe resetting or hitting a softer bajada would have been the better option there.
Yeah.
Beautiful block
Block
again by
again.
Aaron. Both these South African boys have unbelievable reflexes. Being able to take the ball before the glass, I'm sure you're used to that, aren't you, Warren?
Yes. I'm not a fan of the glass. I think everyone knows that. But yeah, I think there's a time and place for a block. There's also like to use the glass as well.
100%. All right, nice point there.
That's a good pickup.
Oliver hitting. Getting a bit lucky there. Ball hitting the top of the net tape and just ending up at Oki's feet, and he's not ready to adjust. That's going to be the game for the Hungarians. They're going to be on the board 1-1.
No, I think it's good. If you, even if you don't get the break, if you've made them work, if you make them work to hold their serve, I think it's good.
Sorry, Warren, I wasn't on the mark there. What were
No,
you saying?
I was just saying sometimes even if you don't get the break, you know, you've made them work to hold serve. You've like created that pressure in their mind.
Yep. Absolutely, and you want to have a quick hold here, put the pressure right back on the opposition.
Exactly. It's going to stay in.
Well, good adjustment there. Oh, Aaron hitting a nice Vibora there, nice and low off the glass, making it very tricky for Oliver to retrieve. 15 love. Nice hands here by all four players. Nice lob. Oki taking it early there. Nice pace control. Aaron's a little slow to get back to the net there.
It's a good close from Aaron.
Oh,
Aaron.
Patience. Using, Aaron, his ability to control the pace of the ball is phenomenal. He chooses the slow ball over the quick ball, I think.
Yes.
And he really is very smart, you had to ask me. Quite annoying to play against, to be honest.
Has a lot of patience on the ball. As Rich said, knows exactly when to push, when to block, like that right there. It's just a good overall point.
All right, 40-11. Hopefully another comfortable hold for the South Africans.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
That is
That is
insane.
talent.
That's 8 points in a row on serve for the South Africans.
Wonderful stuff.
Put the pressure right back onto the Hungarians, yeah. Hopefully make them work to hold serve again.
Exactly. Put the pressure right back on the visitors. All right. I can see there's a few viewers on the live right now. If anyone wants to shout out, send me a message. Happy to give you a little mention. You know, the paddle's a big community, but it's a small community and one big happy family, right? So send me a message. Let me say your name and show you the love that you deserve for supporting our boys playing against the Hungarian side. And if you haven't heard, on court number 2, we have Jason and Luan. They're taking on the Hungarian captain Laszlo and his partner Oliver. If you want to tune into that, watch them, or if you've got 2 screens and you're fortunate enough, try tune into that and enjoy some fantastic paddle.
Looks like they're having a really good match on that side as well. Been some
very
crazy points already.
Nice return, a bit of miscommunication here. Aaron's there
That's
all
some good
day.
defense from Aaron. He's got him now.
Smart shot, the slow ball, allowing him time to close that net.
Very smart. That flat
Mixing it
smash.
up. The winter smash,
The winter smash, I feel like, is very underrated.
100%.
Especially when you're deep. Everyone's always looking to get that 3-meter smash going, but it's another great block from Aaron. Another one.
Jeez. Nice lob there. Oh, footwork, letting
A little bit lazy
letting
on his
Oliver down
footwork
here.
there.
Yep.
Just getting, and allowing the ball to go a little bit behind him, sending it wide.
All right, 15:30 here. Little chance here, little sniff at a break.
And there's the winter smash again, but it doesn't come off. Oh,
Warren, we have a viewer. His name's Sean Legas. He said he's unfortunately stuck in the hotel at the moment, and he just wants to get a little shout out. So he has to you, the Ginger
What's up,
Ninja,
Shawnee?
I
think Sean is
the Lumberjack, the new nickname, the Leprechaun we call him.
I think he's hit 3 of the most incredible shots we've seen this whole year.
He's got a proper highlight reel being made this weekend. Cams, if you're watching, time to start editing that video. I think there's going to be plenty views up for grabs on that one. All right,
Really-
40-30.
Really living up to his price tag for the Diamond League.
Oh yes, bought him for 40,000. That ball's very close. Called out, back to juice. Yeah,
It was just wide. Huh?
I bought Shawnee in my 100k budget for 40,000. Let's hope that it was a good purchase. Shout out to my fellow teammates, the Bravo Warriors. Vamos! And once again, that disguise of the smash, right?
Exactly.
Catching Aaron a bit off guard, they're not able to move forward, only having the option to block it.
I mean, he's behind the
Forcing
line.
the
That's
error.
the last thing you expect from him.
And there's Oki telling him, he's like, listen here, you need to move forward there.
Yeah.
All right, advantage, Team Hungary. Another one.
There it is again.
Ooh,
it's
what a
good
turn.
pickup.
Oki with the lunge. All right.
He's going to drive that.
Oh, not going to be happy with that one.
I think it was the right option. But he maybe didn't have to hit it that good, maybe through the middle.
I agree. I think his backswing there was actually too big.
Yes, I got
Yeah.
a little bit excited maybe.
You've got to be a bit careful when the ball does come off the glass quite hard and you are reading it and you're moving forward. Try always focus on having a shorter backswing because there's already enough power on that
Oh,
ball.
I think Oki's going to go.
Oki, absolutely wild. That ball ain't coming back, he says. 15 love. Great block. A lot of blocking going out here on court 1 this afternoon.
Looks like
Another
the
block.
wind-
Another block. Unbelievable. Okay, here we go. Slowing it down. Nice turn. Change of pace. Aaron setting up for his little Vibora there.
Wide.
Just hitting the glass.
A little bit too much wrist on that drive there.
30 love.
Oh,
Beautiful
good
tap.
volley from Oki.
Can't teach that, ladies and gentlemen.
Pure class.
Oh. Trying to do too much. I think too much spin on that one.
Yeah.
40-15. Listen, none of these players are gods. None of them are perfect. They are bound to be mistakes. You just got to keep them in control, right? You just got to hit less than your opponents. That's the plan. That's their first point they've lost on serve.
I think it is.
Ooh.
Winter smash. Okay. Aaron and Oki looking very solid at the net.
Oh! Unbelievable turn. That's talent. Now from 0 points to 2 in a row, sniffing back at a juice here. Oki and Aaron just got to make sure that they stay solid here. Focus on just getting this hold here and putting the pressure on them in the next game. Aaron setting up for the tapia. Oliver mishitting it just a bit once again.
That's a good lob again.
I like the idea. Like once again, when you're hitting a Chiquita, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to go 1 centimeter over the net. The goal is just to make sure that the ball's bouncing or being hit at your opponent's feet. So the ball has to be popped up. That is game though. That is 3 games to 2. On serve, South Africa is in the lead.
Boys are looking really, really comfortable on serve. So we can put some pressure on you winning the first point.
All right, and a little update on court number 2. Jason and Luan, they are on serve, and it is currently 2-all in the first set. Spectacular paddle going on there. Jason and Luan, a very, very tough partnership. I think they're unbeaten at North vs South together. Most tournaments they play, they're either winning it or losing in the finals. So shout out to those boys. Let's hope they can get another W and make it 4 in a row for them. All right, back to court number 1. It's 2-3. Second serve, Aaron to return. Oliver saying hello and goodbye to that ball. 15 love. Nice lob there by Oki.
Oh,
Beautiful disguise. Unbelievable.
really good early preparation on that Bahada there.
Aaron looking at me saying, wow, that was incredible.
Not much you can do on that.
Good return, a bit wild on that swinging volley. I'm the first one to admit that it's easy to do that. Great lob. Oki once again not using the glass, opting to take it early. Maybe should be deciding to use the glass on that one. 40-15 here.
That's right.
Not opting for the winter smash there. Keeping it deep. Aaron just defending like a champion. Once again, commentator's curse. It's real, guys, ladies and gentlemen. It's real. 3-all. Wonderful crowd watching this match. Shout out to everyone in the center at the moment, in the club. Thank you for your support. It's amazing. All right, love 15. Something to play for in this game here.
There's that smash again.
Great smash there by Aaron.
Really smart. No, he knew he was back. And he didn't have to get it out. Just had it connected cleanly.
Good point, yeah. Hungarians managing to take the net. Oki volleying perfectly into the corner, setting up for the big smash, signing for the ruler. Oliver on the back glass there, defending nicely. Beautiful point. Ball sitting up there nicely for Oliver. Oki saying, see you later, but the ball staying in the court. Lovely defense by Aaron. He's there, he's there.
Oh, great play for
That's
Aaron.
a very, very smart shot, knowing that Oliver was close to the net and wouldn't have time to be able to get that shot back. Great point, 30-15. All right, so we have a new nickname for the Hungarian player on the right, the Hungarian Vin Diesel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Andrew Budge, for that nickname, my friend. All us South Africans miss you in Australia. Hope the weather is better than it is in Cape Town today. 30-15.
That's a good gancho from Aaron there.
Vin Diesel looking a little tired.
Yeah, I think he knew Vin Diesel was halfway up. Was looking for the fence, but then caught him on his feet. Very smart choice.
40-15. Well played after losing. Last 3 points after losing the first point of the game.
Ooh.
Oh, a bit sloppy. That's going to end. That's going to bring us to the end of the game.
It just kind of looked like he was. He just wanted out of that game.
No, he was over it.
Yeah.
He was over it. 4-3. Aaron and Oki.
This is a really good time to push for a break now. If you can have the break here, serve the set out.
All right, let's just do a little fun fact of the day here, Warren. You and I, we grew up together battling it out on the tennis court.
Yes.
We both, I think you are a year older than me. We both went to college. We both played college tennis.
Yes.
But I remember one very close match that you and I had. It was RTF at Sun City.
Sun City.
Sun City, third round qualies, ladies and gentlemen.
Of a future.
Of a futures. And I had the pleasure of playing Warren Kuhn. Warren, would you mind just telling the viewers what happened in that match and who ended up qualifying and making the main draw?
I mean, I can't remember the full score, but I know it ended in the tiebreaker in the third set, like 7-6. May have even been like 7-6, 6-7, 7-6.
It was 3 sets, our match. Like it was three sets. Every set was a tiebreaker, and you clinched the third set, 10-8. In the tiebreaker after saving a match point against me.
I remember.
I hated you. You know that. Hated you back then.
I think we were playing on one of the back courts at Sun City,
exactly.
like in the back, right next to the golf course.
Yeah. Yeah, and I thought I was playing some of the best tennis of my life. So shout out to Warren for ruining my dream that day, my journey.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I went on and I got hammered in the first round by some dude from Italy. I think he was like 16 years old.
Maybe it was Yannick Sinner.
I'm sure. I think at my age, I think Yannick wasn't even born yet.
Okay, having none of that one. That's game.
That's a 40 love shot. That's a bit of frustration.
It reminded me of Vin Diesel's return on the loss and just not caring about it, right?
Just won out the game.
All right, that's 4-all. Okay, game on.
Get into the business end of the set, yeah.
Smart shot there, buddy.
He's going to go for the kick. Oh, very good kick from Aaron. Smart. Knows the Hungarians aren't getting forward well.
All right, 15 love. Bit of a delay in between those points there. Great, nice high lob there by Oliver. Choosing the double-handed backhand. Unfortunately, Aaron Aaron popping that volley into the side fence. 15-all.
He gets there.
Great disguise.
Very nice going back behind him there. Knew he was covering the middle.
30-15. Smart play there by Oki though. I think their power smashes are winning them like 95% of the points. So 40-15. All right.
Another easy hold there for the South Africans.
Quick game. That's 5-4. I think we've seen one break point. Very convincing stuff by both teams on serve. Just keeping it nice and simple, holding the net and doing what needs to be done in order to get that hold. But a chance here for the South African boys to clinch it before it goes the entire distance. We have Justin DeVoris giving the boys a little team talk. I'm sure it's very informative. Probably teaching them on how to hit a proper kick smash.
I think the flat smash is working right now. All right, let's see. This first point is very important here. Should create some momentum for the boys.
See if these guys can make some noise, get the crowd going. All right, 5-4. 4-5, sorry, Oliver to serve.
Here comes the second serve. I think look for the lob here. There it is.
Bit of a shortish lob there. Working out perfectly for Aaron, hitting a great lob. Beautiful block. Oliver moving forward, pumping the smash, straight down the line. That ball's never coming back. 15-love.
Good block.
Oh, he's there. Aaron's there. This guy might have a knee brace on, but he is quick. Nice lob by Oki. Oki deciding to stay back.
Another good block.
That ball's going in.
Good play from the boys.
Nice patience there by both South
good
Africans.
patience, some good blocks.
15-all. Update, 4-all on court number 2, Jason and Luan. Playing against Hungary's captain Laszlo and Oliver. (30-15). Nice volley there.
Stayed low off the glass. Oki struggling to get that up.
All right, 40-15.
Good return.
Great
from
return.
Aaron.
Nice pick up there by Oliver. Nice high lob, giving both off the fence. Oliver adjusting nicely.
Is Oki going to go? Oh, good little change up.
Well, that hexagon actually helping out. Come off the top edge of the racket.
Hit one of the corners there. Oh.
Oh, Aaron not happy at all. Look of disgust. Can't believe it. That brings up the end of the 10th game. Oki to serve. No, sorry, Aaron to serve. 5-all. Lazy return. Not his finest moment. 15-love. Good serve by Aaron.
That smash.
That's unbelievable.
Oh, that's a big smash from Aaron. Knew what he
Aaron chatting.
knew what he wanted to do as
after
soon as that
smash.
ball went up.
Very happy with his kick smash there. The Dobolino, it's called, when you kick the ball out of the court.
Very good hustle.
Lovely get. Oki setting up for his infamous ruler. Nice lob there by Aaron. Choosing to stay back. Smart play there by Oliver. Aaron staying back there, hitting the slow bachada, allowing him time to move forward and hitting that volley straight down the middle between Oki and Aaron. (30-15). A bit of a tiki-taka, fantastic volley there.
First volley through the middle, just drew them into the middle and then opened up the sides.
40-15. (40-30). Aaron's got time there, hitting a nice lob, going flat.
Good lob.
Van Diesel moving over, Aaron hitting a great Chiquito cross court into the side fence.
Very
Unbelievable way to finish the point. 6-5.
All right, at least they are guaranteed a tie break here if they don't get the break.
Jeez, what a point going on there on court number 2. There's going to be a huge roar from the Hungarians. Couldn't really hear that one. It was a fantastic point. Laszlo finishing it off wonderfully. Right, so Hungarians having only faced one break point so far.
Been holding easy since their first service game.
Indeed.
Let's see if the boys can put some pressure on you. There's just big smashes happening over there on court 2.
Huge smash by Oliver. All right, 6-5, 5-6. Okin choosing not to go for that one. I think he's saving the energy. 15 love, smart volley. Little bit of miscommunication once again. That volley down the middle is really going to be, it really is becoming really effective at the moment. Both players might be a little tired. They're on their 4th match in 3 days. 30 love.
Oh,
Unbelievable
Aaron with the
pickup.
two-hand.
Well played,
Well
sir.
played there.
Nice little change up of pace. Picking that half volley up and really bunting it without even giving his opponent a chance to decide what type of shot he wants to hit.
I think he also surprised them there a little. He hasn't been coming forward at all. He moved in for the block. the two-hand boast.
Aaron hitting himself in the head, asking him why he chose to do it with two hands, pulling it sideways and out of the court. 40-15. Tiebreak looks like it's around the corner here. And there it is. Tiebreak to settle it at here. Let's see if the Hungarians are able to clinch one. They've been very, very unfortunate when it comes to tiebreaks.
I think we've played about 5 or 6 over the last few days, and they haven't won one yet.
They haven't. I managed to save a set point in the tiebreak the other day, so I might have broken a few hearts there. Nice lob there by Vin Diesel. Oh, he's going to have nightmares on that shot tonight.
I think the tiebreak may be very interesting. The teams are finding it hard to win points on serve. So I think this might be a very close tiebreak.
I agree with you, Warren. All right, love one. Great pickup by Oki. Play two. Play two. Two. Replay. Play two. All right, players will play two there. A bit of miscommunication between the players. Oki thinking he got that half volley clean. The Hungarian boys thought he hit it into the ground. Good sportsmanship all around. Oh. Oliver very happy with that one. I think he deserves one. He's been on the receiving end a few times today. 1-1. I think Aaron just needs to compose himself a bit here. He's a bit angry about that call. Look on the bright side, it's only 1-1.
Good lob. He's coming in with the two-hand.
I like the idea, mixing it up there a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a break on court number 2. Jason and Luan will be serving for the first set at 6-5.
That's good defense from Aaron over there.
Nice point. Aaron controlling the point very nicely from the back of the court. Oliver, great volley by Aaron. Oki maybe going for a little too much, trying to hit that ruler on the reach like that. And that's going to give the Hungarians a 2-point lead. They're going to be leading 3 points to 1.
It's the mini break.
It's a little mini break there. All right, let's see if the South Africans can come in clutch here. Just keep the ball in the court. I mean, they're not... I wouldn't say they're playing the best paddle. They can definitely lift it up a gear or two here. That's what they need to do.
Oh,
exactly like
good,
that.
Very good.
Unbelievable volley. So clutch at such an important point of the match. Makes it 3-2 to Hungary. Miscommunication there. Not going to be.
Oh.
Great lob. Oki setting up for that big one. Great pickup by Aaron. Bit of a short lob, not too costly. Oliver and Vin Diesel switching sides. Oki's ready to pump that. Unbelievable point here. No one wants to win it. No one wants to give it away. Aaron rushing to the net here.
Oh, that's a good ball.
It's a great point. Unbelievable bajado. Clutch. And that's going to extend their lead by another point. That's 4-2.
watching this point on court number 2. Unbelievable paddle. Luan finishing it off wonderfully. All right, back to court number 1. What would be going through your head right now? You're 2-4 down in the tie break. What's the strategy here for you? What would be the play for you, Warren?
Obviously, shot selection now. One mini break down. And I think the lobs are working for the boys. Like the Hungarians aren't really being aggressive on the lob. So I'd be looking to hit some lobs until you get that short reply. And then maybe surprise them with a hard drive. They've been playing a lot of chiquitas on them. Maybe surprise them with a hard drive.
All right, we'll wait and see to find out if they did have the same thought process as you. Alrighty, here we go. 4-2, Hungary. Very nice return. With a fantastic volley, actually, and finishing.
We haven't seen that lob serve yet from Van Diesel in the set.
Quick one to the glass.
No, that lob serve that he was doing against Adam and I yesterday.
He did it to me earlier. I missed 2 returns. Couldn't believe it. Very upset with myself.
He hit one against me, and luckily, it was out, but I would have been jammed up in that corner. It looks like it should be easy to return, but it's actually probably a lot harder.
All right, back to here. 5-2. Sorry, 2-5, and Aaron hitting a fantastic volley into the side fence, popping up weirdly for Vin Diesel. And it's now 3-5. I think the boys need to get a bit more pumped. Get the momentum going. 3-5. Orky to serve.
It's good ruler there from Orky. He goes to the fence.
And that lob going out.
All right.
And it's back to 5-4. I have a feeling that this is going to be a very important point in the match.
This is very important. They have no choice but to get the mini break back on one of these 2 serves. Good lob.
Nice chiquita there by Aaron. Maybe letting that ball come off the glass was not the right play. Maybe hitting a little half volley there.
Yeah.
Would have made his job and life a lot easier. All right, 2 set points. Team Hungary put themselves in the lead here. 6-4. Maybe going for a bit too much. I think that was actually the right play.
It was the right play. We haven't seen that for a couple games.
5-6. Giving some life back into the South Africans here.
All right, we're back on serve. Okay.
All right, that's 2 set points saved by the locals. The tie break is going the distance, folks. 6-6.
I think we called that in the beginning of this tiebreaker. I was expecting a close tiebreak.
You did call it. You did say it was going all the way.
But the South Africans just not allowing these guys to win their first one of the weekend. One more serve to go. Hopefully they can give us a set point. There we go, 6-all.
Tapia and Coelho just been announced to the SA Invitational, ladies and gentlemen. That brings up the tally to 13 foreigners and pros coming to South African soil. Back to the paddle. 6-6.
Is Aaron going to go for it?
Ooh, Aaron getting a bit lucky there. 7-6, giving South Africa their first set point of the set. Can they take it? Can they be clutch? Oki a bit confused after that return.
Looked like it stayed low. It was a good serve off the glass though.
Can't believe that. Unbelievable. Not the return. It's invitational. Sorry, Warren. To the viewers getting maybe a bit confused after my comment. Good lob.
Is that
Ollie
drive?
has a bit of time there. Going for the angle. Both players covering the middle. Aaron with a fantastic reflex volley. Oki moving very well with the flat flash. Oh, the ball bouncing weirdly off the fence. Aaron noticing it. And that brings up the third set point for the Hungarians.
That flat smash just landed.
What
in
a
there.
battle we have here at the Racket+Ball Club on a Saturday afternoon here. All right, set point number 3. Oki with a big serve. Okay. Great pickup.
Smart lob there, high on the backhand.
Oliver choosing not to go big there. I think it might have been the wrong shot. What a point though. Unbelievable save.
What a set
What
point
a
save.
set point, ladies and gentlemen. Oki and Aaron coming in absolutely clutch. Oki finishing it with his signature smash there. And that makes the score 8-8. Both players exhausted, having a sip of water. Oh my goodness.
The drama.
All right, 8-8. 3 set points saved by the South Africans, 1 by the Hungarians. We are all tied up here at the moment. Bounce, letting Oki down there, going through his legs. That's a mini break. And once again, set point number 4. Can they convert it? I'm sure this could be their last one if they don't take it. Nice lob there by Oki. Oh, bad luck. And that's a clutch hold there by the Hungarians. They would have been very disappointed if they hadn't managed to clinch the set. And that's 1 set to love. South Africa is going to do it the hard way. They're going to hopefully win it in 3. I'm sure the Hungarians are hungry to get their second win of the event and their first win of the weekend. Let's see what's in store for us. All right, Warren, back to what I was talking about not too long ago. Can you believe it? Coelho and Tapia are coming to South Africa in August.
No, that is insane.
Confirmed.
It's confirmed.
It's
happening.
confirmed. They are coming. Galan, LeBron, Youngis, Bella.
Oof.
Unbelievable. It's going to be an absolute spectacle at the Wanderers Cricket Stadium. It's going to be
They've
special.
been working very hard behind the scenes, especially for these two.
100%.
So huge for South African paddle, where you can see this level being played right in your backyard.
Yes, it's going to be amazing. Imagine this scenario. All of them, and you obviously being one of the top players in South Africa with Adam, imagine being able to battle out against them. How would that feel? I mean, obviously,
I don't know if
we
it'd
might
be
not
much of a
compete that
battle,
well.
but
Cheapest.
the experience,
Playing in front of the
just playing in front of the crowd, playing against those guys, would obviously be a dream come true.
Absolutely.
I don't know about the battle part, but
we'll try our best to battle it out.
We'll try our best to win a point.
Sure, got goosebumps, eh? I won't lie. Guys, if you haven't heard, yeah, Wanderers Cricket Stadium. The Wanderers Cricket Stadium. Yeah. If you haven't heard, it's the SA Invitational. All the best players in the world are coming to play on our doorstep, guys.
And
Tickets are going to be released soon.
And if I am correct, they are also playing for FIB points. Am I right?
I heard that it is true. I'm not sure about the finer details, but it will be competitive, that's for sure. All right, back to the paddle here. Second set, it is 15 all. Great block there by Oliver.
Hungarians playing a little bit faster than what they did in the first set.
100%. I think Oki also raising the level there a bit.
Yes.
All right, 30-15. I think the boys just need to compose themselves a bit, make sure they just get this hold and they can put the pressure right back onto the
Like
Hungarians.
especially losing a very close first set like that. The first game of the second set.
Very important.
Always very important. If you're the ones that, I mean, for like.
It works both ways.
Yeah, exactly.
Either way, you're a bit demotivated, right?
Or you're very motivated, very hyped up.
Exactly. 30
30
all.
Very big point this, in like terms for the match. Need to get a hold here if you're South Africa.
Oh, Oki absolutely loving the net right there. Hungarians hating it right now.
Home nets, baby.
Works both ways, as we all know. You always have to apologize, put the hand up, you know the story. Deep down, you're loving it. 40-30. Nice serve, great return. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? Back to back. Oki hating it right now.
Back at you.
Oh, that's the game of paddle, isn't it?
Do we have a score update
On
court 2?
I'll get it for you right now. Nice volley there by Oki. I know that we did when Luan and Jason did take the first set, 7-5. And I think it is on serve in the second. All right, game point here. Oki setting up.
Is he going to go? Oh, he fakes it. Nice little
there.
fake. Good ruler there.
Oh. Oh, Oki loving it.
Very good hold from South Africa.
Amazing hold there. Keep the momentum out of Hungary's way.
Very easy to lose your serve after losing a first set like that.
All right, one love. Team South Africa. Can you turn my mic off for a minute? Alright guys, welcome back. Sorry, had to run to the toilet. I just believe it was the first double fault serve there. Not our finest moment. And the score is currently 40-30. Nice lob there by Aaron. Nice lob. Oki moving back perfectly, hitting a re-lob. Aaron, great reflex volley. Deciding to change direction there. Unfortunately not executing it to the way he wanted. And that is the game, 1-1. Nice volleys there. Footwork letting Oki down, I think, on that one. Just needs to recompose himself. He needs to understand that the only way they're going to win this is if they fight every point for the next 2 sets. Love 15. Big smash there by Aaron, taking full advantage of the short lob. 15-all. $30-15. Nice 2 points there from the boys. Alright guys, please welcome Sean Ligas to the stream.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a pleasure to be cooking in the booth with Richard Ashford.
Shorty, you've been watching from up top there. Geez, how's that serve?
Yeah, well, he's got Songy's got the lob serve, but Aaron says I've got the drop shot serve.
Unbelievable battle between these two
word.
on the serves. Nice point, yeah.
2 quite unorthodox players.
Oh, a bit lazy on that one, and that's the end of the game. The boys from South Africa lead by 2 games to 1 on serve.
Good.
Could you turn this one down just a bit? Yeah.
Richard complaining about the production equipment. No, that's mine. That's mine. You turn mine off.
No, not the mic. There's the volume that comes out of the headphone.
Hello.
Can you hear yourself?
I can't hear.
Okay, Sean can't hear himself.
Richard, what have you done?
Let's go back to how it was. Shawnee.
Yeah, that's better.
Like I was saying, you were watching the paddle from up top there after coming back from the hotel now. Did you hear the news?
I did hear the news. I heard the shout out. What is the other news?
They have just announced officially.
That Coelho and Tapia are coming to South Africa.
Does that make you excited or what?
Well, I'm not very impressed. Nah, I'm very excited, but the hype is real. It's super real. Everyone's very excited, so I try and just remain.
You're the cool, calm, and collected guy.
Yeah, just chill, boys. They're just people.
They're just human beings, right?
They're just people.
How can they be any more special than you?
Exactly.
And you see yourself every day.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes in practice, I do things that I think they would be impressed by.
Especially after yesterday's tweener, right?
Yeah.
Talking cheese, but
Is Momo Gonzalez coming?
not sure.
Yes, he is. I think he is.
Okay. Is he your guy?
He is the chosen one.
Is he your guy?
He's my guy. Can we move this back a bit? You're slipping, boss. But who's your favorite player on the tour, Richard Ashford? Other than yourself?
Paquito Navarro.
Okay, fair enough. And ask me who's mine?
You've just told me who yours is.
Who's he? No, Moma's not my favorite. He's just one of the chosen
Sean, who
ones.
is your favorite player?
Okay, so my favorite player, Richard, is Xavi Leal.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is?
No.
Brew. Get with the program.
Is he the oak that...
He just rips everything. Big smash, big vibra, very angry on the court.
So does he play like you?
No, the complete opposite. I wish I had the courage to play like he does.
Okay.
He's super aggressive.
Okay. So
You don't know Xavi Leal?
I don't think so.
Brew, he's unreal.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely give him a Instagram search.
Okay, please.
No problem. All right, back to the pedal here. Sorry, guys, we got a bit distracted there. Nice return there by Oki hitting the top of the tape. Aaron very upset with that miss. And that is 40 odds, juice.
I haven't heard it being called that for a long time, but they're in this game.
They're in it to win it.
I think after that outburst, Aaron's going to clutch up here a bit.
I hope so.
Here we go.
Oki moving like an absolute animal. Hitting his signature
Go.
half volley. Aaron's there. Oki
Goes
needs
hard.
to run forward.
Fakes it.
Oh, yeah.
Winter smash? No.
Have you heard of...
Oh. No one beats Aaron Marks in those plays.
Aaron was winning that point all day.
All day. I called it.
You did.
He was very upset from the last point, and he redeemed himself. And they're
Yes,
looking
he
at a
did.
break point.
And they need it after losing that first set in a very, very close manner.
Yeah, it's the first tiebreak South Africa has actually lost
Ever in the Maximus Cup.
ever.
No, Shawnee.
Wait.
That's
Oh
not
no!
true.
Oh no! Richard bringing up my trauma.
You and I played together that day.
Well, I learned in the last Maximus Cup that the double-handed backhand volley is not the shot to play on match point.
Especially after replaying a previous point.
Yes. But, you
And-
know, usually I bank on that double-hander.
I know, you block it perfectly. I think the ball actually came too slow
I think
at
so.
that moment. We lost that tiebreak 10-8 in the third set.
Oh, did we?
And that was the only match that both of us lost that week, or that tour.
Yeah. Horrendous. It's a good vibra from Aaron.
Well, I'm glad we both forgot about it, right?
Yeah, I completely wiped that.
All right, break point. Let's see if
Another look,
Oki
yeah.
can make an outstanding return, put the boys from Hungary under pressure. Very nice lob. Choosing to come forward after his lob.
When Oki starts grunting like this, they should be concerned. Oh!
Talking about grunting, Aaron hitting a fantastic rouleau. Or what, gancho.
Ah, you know what? We just call it a bandeja to the fence.
All right, that's 3-1 with the first break of the match. Let's see if they can just hold serve and get the job done to take the second set.
Yeah, I think they needed that. They needed that little breakthrough. And Aaron asking us the score.
3-1.
asking us the score,
Yeah.
Okay, they are locked in now.
Aaron said to me earlier in the booth, he said he knows when Oki is locked in, and that's when Oki starts staring at the ground.
Oh,
And
is it?
I can see Oki staring at the ground at the moment.
Okay.
Not right now, but when he's zoned in, you'll see it now. And Aaron says he knows. It's
Does he
game,
stare
it's
at the
game over
ground
for the opponent.
during the point, or
No, in between.
Okay, I was gonna say.
He won't look at Aaron,
Okay.
and that's when Aaron knows. Without even Oki realizing it's over.
Steady hands here. Gonna roll this one in slow. Oh, but a bit casual there.
Too casual.
I think he needs to pull out the grunt. Oki Urste is my roommate for this Maximos Cup.
How has that been, the two of you?
Well, I love Oki. I think he's the funniest guy. In our team,
does he
by
tell you,
far.
Does he tell you stories at night?
He tries to teach me Afrikaans actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What type of Afrikaans?
Well, just the basics, because my Afrikaans is so bad.
Yeah. So what have you learned in this week?
I've learned his nickname is Vlees something.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think the translation we can't say on the stream, but yeah, I've pretty much forgotten everything he taught me, so I guess we're going to have a refresh.
All right, back to the pedal here. 30-15
Good chat.
Good chat, boy.
30-15.
Luana running into the fence there, hurting himself.
Lucky his physio's on site.
All right, second serve, yeah.
Good deep lob.
Oki choosing to let this one bounce after that last miss. Now he's got the net, wonderfully done.
Oh. That's just...
It's
He
a great
stays calm
shot.
with it.
No, it's a very nice shot. He's hitting that.
Like most
That
people,
before,
after people boast like that, they sit on the net and close, but he just sits there and,
He doesn't move.
yeah, he doesn't move. He lets the ball come to him.
We've got a new nickname for him.
What?
Andrew Budge came up with it. The
Yeah?
Hungarian Vin Diesel.
Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. Without the steroids. Oh,
Nice
that's
defensive
Aaron
by
at his
Aaron,
best.
Looking very, very comfortable back there. Not happy with that. Bit of miscommunication by the
think-
boys.
I have that tendency as well to, because you know they're going middle.
And
And,
then you
then
both
us
go
being
for
the
it.
right player, we try and help out, but it's not the play.
Yeah.
You got to just focus on doing your job.
Bit of chemistry problems there, maybe.
Yeah, it's tricky. You know, you want the point, so you want to make sure you do as much as you can. Sometimes you got to do less. They're playing slow here. They really want this
Good
break.
patience by all four here. Lobs being nice and effective, very deep. Aaron hitting a
Chiquita.
Chiquita there, moving forward. Oki having to hustle back, going down the middle.
Very patient player, guys.
No one wants to make the error.
That's a good lob. That's a great lob. Aaron having the courage. Oh, it's, you know what? It was very close
I like the idea. He's pulled it off many times over the weekend.
from
But
deeper in the court.
unfortunately, now they've just been broken back, and it's now
Back on
3
serve.
games to 2 to the South African boys.
Back on serve. I forgot to smile. Kev.
Just taking a commentary booth selfie here.
A
One
booth
for the
selfie. Let's get it inverted one, brother. Like this, and you take one same time.
Wait. Sorry, guys.
Got to get the sponsors in.
Absolutely.
Okay, you take one.
Where do I look?
We look at the phones. And then we'll post it simultaneously.
All right, Sean. Sean with the absolutely wonderful tactic there.
We call it Inception.
That is a good word. All right, back to the
Aaron
panel
Marks with a screamer volley down the middle.
here. 3-2 to the South African boys. It's on serve, and they've managed to clinch the first point here. Love 15.
Oh,
Elbow dropping a little too early there, causing the ball to finish up in the net.
he's gutted with that miss. I thought the technique looked good. I think from that deep, you just play the bandeja. Eh?
All right, love 30. Let's see if the boys can capitalize and win 2 breaks. Get 2 breaks in a row.
Oh, it's a bad decision. Oki runs it down. Goes to Rulo. It's good from Ollie. Ollie double hands it.
Oh.
It stays in. Songi.
Vin Diesel.
Songi.
Oh,
Songi.
straight down the middle. Aaron chasing it down fabulously.
Songi. Songi.
Oh, what a point.
That's a great point from the Hungarians.
Very composed there. Didn't feel like they were playing a point that they were about to get broken in there.
Nah, these guys are... Well, Songi is very level-headed.
Extremely.
Ollie, great player. Fiery player. Go. Go, Aaron.
Aaron's there.
Aye.
Oh, maybe could have had the option of letting that ball come back off the back glass
You think so?
and resetting with a lob.
I trust your opinion.
But you're the right court player here in this booth at the moment.
I don't know, but well, I think any option's better than that option. Come to think of it.
All right, 30 all. Big point here.
Aaron usually follows these ones up with something good. Not this time.
Commentator's curse. I think I've said it about 5 or 6 times in the last hour.
Come on, boys.
All right, game point, 40-30.
Yo, he knifed that volley.
All right, Ollie going to let it bounce, setting up with the Bechada.
It's a
Nice
good
and
block.
flat. Great blocks there. It's
is
good.
it good?
It's good.
Hungarians play on. Bye. Oh, man.
Oki being a bit too casual there, but getting a fortunate bounce when it hits the fence.
Yeah, I think Aaron's volley was deep, hits the crack and pops up.
No one likes a crack shot more than Aaron.
No comment.
All right, game point. Bit loose on that return. I'm going to get a score update on
Luan and Jason's
Luan
match.
and Jason in court number 2.
I think they are up. However, I'm always concerned when Luan isn't shouting, so
Set up 5-2.
go. You got time.
All right, that
That's a
consoles
great
the
hold,
break.
being 30 love down. That's a good hold from the Hungarians.
3 games all.
Big shout out to my boy Sashin Thurbone, the best right side player in KZN.
Are you saying that because you're a left side player in Durban?
Well, yeah, you know, Sashin's the GOAT. Oh, let on a second serve.
All right, South Africa's Luan Kirche and Jason Blake Milner clinching it up on court number 1. 7-5, 6-3. Love. Ooh, the boast return, mixing it up.
It's a good volley. He's going to pump this. Says, bye.
See ya, Felicia.
Hungarians.
Oliver questioning whether that call was actually in. And no one made the call, therefore the ball is good.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry guys, if you heard that the glass behind us got hit with a paddle racket. It scared us just as it might have scared you. 30 love.
Good Chiquita.
Nice
that's
Rulo there.
nasty. Oh,
40 love.
he had more time than he thought and swats it out the air. Okay, they make sure that they called that one.
Not going to make the same mistake twice, yeah. Great.
Oh,
I love
that-
the idea on that lob.
that would have been great.
SA leads 4 games to 3 here. Another reminder, guys, anyone in Cape Town at the moment, sitting at home watching the paddle, please pull through, show some support, show your love, make some noise, come out to Racket+Ball, Bree Street, and show your face. Show us your smile, make some noise, pull through.
The crowd at the moment is the biggest it's been since we got here,
It is.
and we hope it just keeps growing. So, come through. one place you can vape here and they don't come shouting at you. So, it's good. Aaron!
It's chat. All right, back to the pedal here.
Aaron
3 games
plays
to
it
4. Very nice lob there.
perfectly. Bangs it. Good block. Hungarians making us play a few extra balls here.
Very nice point all around. Aaron's very, very smart volley there, hitting it at the opponent's feet.
Oh, he's gone hard.
Very
And
good
it hits
point.
him in the leg.
Chatting. Aaron said he's chatting right now. He's getting into it. It's been a while.
Yeah. I think he chats this game and gets a break.
All right, love 15. Ball hitting the top of the tape. They're slowing the ball down completely.
Oh, it's a good volley. He hits the post.
Oh, he knows
Almost
that
a
it was
screamer.
He knows that it was close. 15 all.
A little bit more up. And that would have been good.
Jason Blakey Milner giving us a thumbs up there after his W, his 4th one of the weekend.
The Arctic was on the 21st. Will I be able to play? Arctic was on the 21st. Will I be able to play?
Very, very good volley there.
Songy's signature that there.
30 all. Oh, ball goes in.
It's a lot of power on that post.
Oki hitting that one a bit
Oki
too hard
is
into the
a
back glass.
beast. Wow. What a return.
As you said.
He is a beast, ladies and gentlemen.
How's your vibrator?
It's a big one.
It's a physio machine, guys. All right, advantage Team Hungary.
Oh, near
I think
papa.
Oki trying too hard to hit a perfect lob there. 4 games all.
They are putting the pressure on, getting close.
Go. All right, 4 games all. Oki to serve.
Oh no, that's not the one. Aaron needs to stay ready after those. You're always in the point. Bah.
Oki showing us how it's done.
He is a beast.
That's how it's done. Aaron getting a little life lesson in that point there.
Yeah. But I mean, Aaron kind of looking despondent after the ball doesn't go out. But I mean, it's still tricky for the other player. Always in the point.
All right, 15 love.
That's it.
Aaron chatting to his opponents. 30 love.
So Richard, you finally have a very tough match coming up. Are you excited for this one?
Very excited. I believe it is their number 1 side from Hungary.
Yeah. Oh, this is some movement from Oliver,
Jesus.
covering
90,
100% of the court, I would say.
99.
Okay, he just
He's
needs to be.
there.
Oh,
Oh, just Oki telling him, run more, buddy. You
yeah.
haven't
So
run enough this point.
you have a good match coming up. I think you've been waiting for one of these for a while now.
Yeah, I would say all these matchups are tough.
You haven't dropped a set yet, eh?
I haven't dropped a set, 6 out of 6. But I know I'm in for a big one now. Even though I think we probably won the fixture. That doesn't change anything when we walk on court. Iggy and I are going to walk out there, guns blazing, fighting for every point and getting the job done, hopefully.
Good to hear.
How did yourself and Martin do against
Actually,
them?
we won in 3 sets. We had 4 match points in the second set, and we'll end up losing that set, and we won 6-2 in the third. So
Well
it was
done.
very close.
Very, very good. Well done.
Thank you, Richard.
You were saying something before?
That's a good question, buddy. What was I saying?
Well done. Jason Blakey Milner with the
Jason
this
Blakey
fourth
Milner
W.
going 4-0.
Nothing
A
new.
little bit too easy for him, for his level.
I must say, boys, it's quite slow out there.
It didn't look like it was slow for you. I saw every smash going outside of the court.
Well, that's obviously just my power, but
That is true.
quite
You,
slow conditions, very cold, ball's very heavy.
okay. No, we're on that same court.
Yeah, there was flooding rains happening here.
All right, 15 love.
So this venue is freezing at the moment. Will we see a break here to clinch the set? No, he's missed that.
That one's not going in today or any other
15
day.
all.
Nice lob there by Aaron on the back foot. Very good volley by Oliver.
Oh, wow.
Aaron unfortunately not able to pick that one up out of the corner. And that is 30-15.
No ways. It's a good return from Oki.
Orki's signature return straight down the middle.
Oh, good hands
Unbelievable
from
hands.
Aaron.
All right,
Oliver knew
here
it
we
was going
go.
out.
30 all. 2 points for the set.
And he also looks like he also thought so. It's a good serve.
Nice lob there by Aaron on the back foot.
Mate,
Sitting.
oh, he doesn't go.
Oh, he goes for
okay.
the winter smash.
And just cranks it. Yeah, I thought he was going to try to roll it out the side, but
Vin Diesel not ready for that one.
this is a break point.
Matt,
This is a
set point. Set point, guys.
Sorry, Alsh.
Ooh, also
Oh,
going for the winter
yes. Rips it.
smash.
Oh my goodness, that's a good save. Oliver doing the Lord's work.
Doing everything he can.
Winter.
Oh my goodness. Oliver fighting as hard as he can. Managing to keep him and
That is
him and his
unreal.
partner in the set.
Cannot believe it.
It always seems to happen. On the biggest point, it's always the best point, isn't it, Sean?
Yeah. A little bit disappointing for our boys. I thought
We're
that
not
serve was
biased.
Nah. Winter. It's good from Orcs. Good from Orcs. He does not miss here.
Uki said not today. I'm the Great Wall of South Africa. But unfortunately, Aaron not able to put that one above the height of the net. Putting it into the net, and that's game point. Let's hope that set point doesn't cost the boys the match.
Yeah, I think they had that. They had that point in their hands, and they just tossed it. All right, here we go.
Time to reset here. Hitting the top of the net. Very nice volley there, putting Aaron back in the naughty corner.
Yep, knew it was coming.
Aaron,
it's a
unbelievable
great block.
block.
What's he gonna do here?
So it's
Go
going-
slow and
Oki
bar.
says not today.
Or Oki.
Oki says not today. I'm going the full distance here.
Oki has maybe hurt himself here. I think he might have hit his knee with the racket.
His knee on the follow through.
Yeah.
Oki has a lot of power in that arm. That knee cannot be doing very well right now.
Might have
Alright.
shattered the kneecap.
But he'll do anything to
Okay,
continue
juice.
playing.
Wow, that's a good serve.
Great return.
Another good
Ollie
lob.
closing in there. The ball was popping up over his head.
Winter. Oh, it's
Oh.
a bad smash.
Oh, Aaron doesn't know how he missed that. He played that. He read that to perfection. That one's
know-
gonna sting.
It's these winter smashes. They don't come high over the net. So like, what do you actually do?
I think you just gotta actually. You can't be too
You lob that.
aggressive. Yeah, you sort of pop it up. I think.
Okay.
You know?
Hit it out. You want to go back to the person that hit it.
Okay.
Because they will generally be standing further back as opposed to the net player standing closer, right?
Yeah, well, you know
Alright.
what, Richard? I always value your opinion.
All right, Oki actually distracting Vin Diesel there, forcing him to hit that ball into the side glass. Deuce.
Vin Diesel, not very happy with himself there. Juice again, third juice.
All right, let's see if the boys can give themselves another chance to clinch the set here.
Yeah, no, I think it's a sick name. I didn't come up with it. Oh,
Oh, Aaron getting caught in no man's land there. Another winter smash.
yeah, it's winter
Seems to be
has
working.
arrived.
Winter has come.
Okay, game point to go 5-all. Oh, wow, it's a great turn.
Unbelievable turn by Aaron Marks. Making it look so easy in that naughty corner.
Punish them on this.
All right, game point here. Orky hitting a fantastic rulo.
Go.
Very nice lob.
Slowing the game down. Boasts it.
Unbelievable boast.
He's trapped on the back. He is. Okay, he gets
He's
out.
managing to. Oh,
Come on, stay composed, boys. Bah.
no way. Oh, what a point.
Great
I
point.
think that point could
from
suck
both
out the
teams.
energy from both these Hungarian players there.
Juice number 4. What's the bet he goes serve to the glass? Oki steps in.
Orky grunting, you
Orky's
know,
grunts are out.
it's his point. Oh no.
Commentator's
once
curse.
again, the miscommunication down the middle, letting the South African boys down there.
You know what? I think we go back to a 5th juice here.
Shawnee, what is your opinion on the long juice? I mean, we've been playing paddle here in South Africa for about 2 years. Every tournament, it's either golden point or silver point. Do you think it makes a difference?
I hit the crack. Oh,
What a block.
wow, what a block. Richard had a crazy one-liner just now. Oh, no way.
Unbelievable! What a way to
mean-
hold this game.
That is how good it has to be to clinch it from the boys.
All right,
They've been
that is
robbed.
5 games all, ladies and gentlemen.
Great hold from the Hungarian team. So Jason, Richard had a screamer of a one-liner earlier. The ball hits the crack, and Richard says, "Aaron loves the crack shots." So, not his finest work.
Well, I think he just hit the crack about 2-3 times in that last game.
Yeah, I think they actually aim for it.
Exactly, it's their favorite shot.
Yeah. Okay, now I get it. All right, 5-all here.
You know what they say, a bad joke is the one that you got to explain, right? All right, 5-all. Aaron to serve. The winter smash.
Go. Nice, Aaron. Okay, the South Africans resetting this point nicely.
Very nice
Goes for the
double-handed
frame
lob.
lob. Oh, the Chiquitas are working.
Hitting the net shot.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Federer-esque that.
The backhand rulo. I have never seen it.
Great
good
shot
from
there by
Oliver.
Oliver. Love 15. Nice way to start the game.
There's nothing like commentating while you're watching your opponents warm up viciously on the second court.
That
Makes me
Vibora
nervous.
is looking sexy on court number 2. Shawnee, good luck, my friend.
Thanks. I don't know how I'm going to defend those, to be honest. Just go for the
You'll
block.
make a plan. You just got to make sure you add some more highlights to that reel of yours.
Yeah. I had a lot of lowlights in my last match. Score update, Richard?
It's 5-all, love 15.
Okay. Oh, the hands
Unbelievable.
from Orky Oosthuizen. Oh, the hands from Aaron.
Is there?
Aaron covers.
This guy
Go,
is a
Aaron.
ninja.
Oh, he's got time.
I think there's going to be a huge roar at the end of this point.
Okay.
Oh,
Commentator's curse.
That was out.
It was
That was out, yeah. If he makes that.
Oki going for a little too much there.
Out.
All right, love 30.
That was quite far.
That was far out. It was far out.
No debate there.
I think it's just devastating to see it.
Aaron, not happy at all with Oki there after all that running. I think that's the most Aaron's run all year.
All right. Tight position here for Team SA.
All right, the boys need to come and clutch here.
Service energy. He does get around the court.
Yeah, little chipmunk.
Oh, once again, communication, letting the team down. All right, Love 40, listen, I've seen this many times. I've seen many holds from Love 40. They just need to recompose themselves.
Should we put a leopard on the hold?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, one leopard. I'm calling the hold. Actually, I'm calling the break.
You're calling the break.
I'm calling the break.
No, you know what? I think it's going to be a hold, yeah.
Okay, one leopard.
Or a leopard.
Yeah, let's do it. No, I'll take
Walter,
it back.
You can't pull out now, boy.
Okay. All right, guys, you heard it. One leopard on the line here. I've got faith in my South African blood. 15:40, 2 more to go. Bring it back to juice here.
Aaron taking his time here. Gets the call from Oki.
Ooh, that's
What?
maybe a bit wide.
There's no ways that was in.
All right, second serve.
Oh my goodness, that is hard to see, guys.
Once again, that ball down the middle, letting the two boys down, the communication being just not there.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's the chemistry, having not played together much. I just
Nah,
think there's a lot of hesitancy going on.
Yeah, I think that ball's Oki's all day, to be honest, but thank you for dinner tonight, Richard. Lachbet or
It was a lach, my friend.
That sounded like a real bet to me. It's a bet. That's a bet.
We got Jason
I'm not
Blake
keen to
Kimilna
do money.
agreeing with Shawnee. Obviously, I'll pay my debt to Shawnee. I'll give you a leopard.
thank you.
Leopard doll.
Anyone want a
All right, guys.
on
Back
the
to the
break,
paddle
yeah?
here.
Leopard-
Hungary
oh,
serving for
it's a
their
big call.
leopard for the break?
No.
Richard's got no
I'm
money
a
left.
commentator, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, back to the paddle here. 6-5. I do have a feeling that these boys on our side are going to fight hard here.
Okay, Jason's confident on the break back here.
I'm with you, Jay.
The boys are not going out without a fight. I can
100%.
guarantee that. Oh, the the backhand rouleau. Zwa. Bah.
That's it.
It's
First
winter.
104. 104. Let's go. Let's chat. Let's chat. Chat now, boys. All right. Some noise from the two South Africans. I'm sure the Hungarians are very hungry to get their second win.
The Hungary team have actually won plenty of sets.
They have
But
indeed.
when it goes deeper,
Nice little gancho there.
there we
Great
go.
pick up, Aaron Marks.
Aaron decides the
Oh.
middle is mine. Oh, that's
It's a great
That's-
shot there by Oliver. Staying very clutch in the moment to find the fence. Getting a fortunate bounce. 15
Come on,
all.
boys.
Let's chat, boys. Let's chat
now.
All right, 15 all. It's a fantastic return by Aaron. Deciding to take the net.
Best volley lob in the country.
Jason Blakey Milner said it himself.
that is
That is
spectacular.
very clutch. Taking the situation into his own hands.
Let's go, boys!
Looked almost effortless.
Talent that.
Doesn't kick it, just flat and clean.
Flat and hard. Oh, very good serve.
It's a good serve.
Bookie
We'll give
maybe
them that.
trying too hard to hit a perfect return.
You know, maybe just make sure you get the ball and make them hit the next shot.
Yeah. And slow would do it. Make them swing.
All right, 30 all, ladies and gentlemen.
2 points and I might be on court. 0 warm-up.
Nice return once again by Aaron.
No warm-up, no
moving
problem. That brings up the first match point.
All right, 40-30, match point, Team Hungary.
It's a good return from Oki. That's unlucky.
All right, and that, ladies
Good
and
match.
gentlemen, is
Thank you, guys.
Hungary second win of the week, taking down Aaron Marks and Oki Oysters in 7-6, 7-5. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please stay tuned in as Sean and Martin will be taking these guys' place on court number 1, and on court number 2, myself and Iggy will be playing there. Over and out. Cheers. All right, guys. See you on the flip side.
Sorry?
Will you be commentating?
I can, if you want.
You want the earphones?
Yeah. Sure.
Put the earphones on, grab the mic, go for it.
Hey guys. Alright.
During the course of the game, if you need to score, just shout and you'll help you.
Okay. Good. I also say thanks.
Próbálok objektíven.
Hogy mondják meg kifejezés arra, hogy nem ide biased.
Hát ez egy állat. Ez hülye.
Are you joining?
Nice drink. What are you having? Okay. Pick a side and maradhatsz nyugodtan. Lackó nyugodtan. Okay. Mindenképpen.
Tell us when we can start. Maybe ahead of.
Winning a lot. Well, better than that. I can see the score from here.
Gyerünk, fiúk!
for nervous there, right?
Yeah, you're very nervous.
Good afternoon from the Racket+Ball Club here in Bree Street. You've heard claps in the background. I'm joined by Oliver and Lazar from the Hungarian team.
Hi guys.
Hey guys.
They're both sharing a mic. So as you can see on screen, the boys are warming up. This is going to be a very interesting game. As you saw the shots yesterday from Sean, he did quite a couple of shots of the day.
Yeah, yesterday Sean was playing amazing. He was going for every ball. I guess this is his type of play that he gets to all the balls, and it's amazing how he plays.
And that's the buff. That is Martin. Martin doing a beautiful shot into the corner there. The ball just drops and loses speed on court.
Yep.
And a response from the Hungarians.
Yes, he's Alan. Alan and Marcel is playing. Alan wearing the white shirt and Marcel is in the green one.
Very clever shot from Martin, going down the line and pushing.
Yeah, it's a very nice move.
Pushing his opponent into the corner.
Alan.
That was a lovely lob from Sean, setting up to take the net. And another lob from Sean. Martin, again, strong, very strong hands, fast hands from Martin.
Yeah, great pressure by Martin. It's really hard for the boys to defend these kind of shots because the amount of power that the guys just putting in with these overhead shots, it's crazy. It's really hard to handle. They are fast and they have a lot of pressure.
I can see Marcel tightening his shoelaces. He knows this. He's going to prepare himself for this very high intense game.
Yeah, I mean, like all the guys from the SA team, they are like all very professional in a manner that how they prepare for each of the matches. Everything is set.
With a nice lob from Marcel. And Sean, he's there again, taking those high lobs. It's a risky shot, but those are his lovely shots. He likes to take those high risk shots, and he is great at being very precise and accountable. As he commits to the shot, he really does take a lot of those shots with great play.
Yeah, there's a little wet thing on the glass.
That's not helpful.
It's not gonna help, Martin.
Apologies for that comment. Beautiful shot from Martin there down the line.
Nice.
Beautiful
volley.
Very well executed to the middle.
Right in the centre. What do you call it in Hungary when they go down the centre of the court?
We call it közép.
Közép.
Yeah, közép.
Middle.
All, and Martin is taking that lob, high lob, and he puts it away. So it's 30-40 now. Sorry, 40-30, South Africa to serve. Martin's on serve. Beautiful serve into the corner. Fast hands by Sean. And Martin is there. He's waiting at the net, putting a lot of pressure on the Hungarians, pushing them into the corner. Nice lob from Marcel. Marcel's waiting at the net. And Sean really has set that up quite nicely for Martin to do a high lob.
He's going for it.
The guys are on a very high intensity from start on. It's like they came out to play this match to win it, and they're putting a lot of power in all of their shots.
See that was a great backhand by Marcel. Martin is there in the corner waiting for that Vibra.
Yep.
And that was a great shot.
Beautiful kick smash from Alain. This is one of his strong suits, to hit that powerful smash with the kick.
And nice serve from Marcel.
Lovely sportsmanship there between Martin and Sean. Fast hands with South Africa. Very, very, very smart moves from the South Africans. Again, taking those corners, moving the opposition into a triangulation. And the South Africans have succeeded. That was a beautiful Vibra by Sean.
Yeah, the guys are just dominating the net. So they're moving our guys, moving Alain and Marcel around the court, and it's really hard for them to defend when Martin and Sean are at the net. They are.
Second serve from Marcel. Beautiful pickup by Sean, and Martin puts it away.
Nice.
The fence tuck it. Lovely backhand.
Very nice move.
South Africa are really there to...
Beautiful shot by Marcel. Nice. That makes it 2-1 to the South African team. Amazing.
The SA team still has the lead,
Yes.
the break lead.
There's a lot of fire and energy on the court. And it's all about watching how both sides handle it.
Yeah,
It's very interesting to see the intensity build and then to see other players take the pace off the ball.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see also, because it's a little bit like a generational fight as well, because the Hungarians, they are younger. So Marcel, he's only 19 years old, and Alain is 23.
Would I be right in saying
he's
that?
going to be 26 actually.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Would I be right in saying that Marcel is going to go to Spain to study and to practice paddle also?
Yes, that's his plan.
That's his plan.
Yeah, and he was just graduating. So actually, he had the graduating exams last week. So he was studying a lot for that, and now he's waiting for the results of the exams, and he see that which university he can go to study. So it's going to be an interesting outcome. He can also go to Spain, or he can there's a possibility that he stays in Hungary as well, and he moves on with the training and everything. So we'll see in a couple of weeks that how his future turns out.
I think it's 7 years until we get this sport into the Olympics. Hopefully, with hope and faith.
Hopefully, the sooner the better.
Exactly. Could make it 3 years.
Yeah, but I think it's inevitable. Like, the sport is growing so much that it has to be there.
That really was a great shot, I must say, by Marcel. We may be seeing him in the Olympics representing Hungary.
He has all the chances.
He has all the chances and all the time as well. 19 years of age.
Exactly, exactly. A nice shot by Marcel. Yeah, and talking about him, he's also one of the most motivated young talents in Hungary. So he's putting all the effort into the trainings. He trains a lot. He goes to international tournaments. So he's quite an example. And he was also amongst the few people who started padel at a very early stage. So he was like 14 years old when he started to play. And since then, he's playing all the time.
Excellent. So just a recap on the points there. It's 35 to South Africa and 7 points to Hungary if you're following the scoreboard and the overall count of the games played at the Racket+Ball Club this week for the Maximos Cup. Red juice. Martin really there at the net. The boys, South African team, are definitely dominating it. And a lot of pressure from the South Africans.
Yeah, and Martin was putting the ball into the corners, making the Hungarians move a lot. But then Marcel played a very good Chiquita, and the move was there. He stepped up to the net, but sadly a mistake.
Well, the Hungarians definitely have the stamina to receive a lot of the court movements that the South Africans are using in their tactics today from Martin and Sean. A lovely response from Marcel to the last shot. It was a great redemption shot, we call it.
It's a good term.
It's great patience on this shot and trusting where he's positioning it.
Martin foreseen what Marcel wanted to do.
Great job by Martin. A backhand into the net. Backhand volleys, wow, there's a lot of them on the court today. Marcel Vibering it.
Yeah, very nice
Just
Weber.
very fast Weber. I mean, you can't take any pace off that Weber when they're that close to the bottom of the court.
Yes, exactly. Because the ball is not bouncing high enough, and therefore, and they're also very, very fast as well.
Yeah, and they've got a lot of depth to them also.
Yes. It goes down, and it's really hard to defend.
Okay, well, the South Africans are going to have to make quite a comeback now. And that is 40-30. Beautiful communication between both players on the South African side, and Martin is there. quite a comeback from South Africa. We're now at juice.
Yeah, it was a great hustle, a great defending. The Hungarians had the control during the point, but they couldn't finish off the game.
It'll be very interesting to see what happens now with this juice.
Battle of the nerves.
Absolutely. It's the Maximos Cup. Maximos Cup, all to play for. Maximos in Greece, if you're interested, it means the greatest.
I didn't know about that.
There you go, fun fact of the day. A great rally.
Oh, what a rally. What a rally. Great effort from all the boys.
And it was very interesting for Marcel to take the pace off the ball for that shot.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot, but break point down, it was a little bit, maybe too much. But if it goes in, then for sure it's going to make the highlight reels.
Okay, so that's 4-1 to South Africa. Sean and Martin doing 4-1, yes, South Africa. And we're just having a little regroup with both teams on both sides.
Do you also play paddle?
I sure do.
Great. How many times a week?
Well, at the moment, I'm practicing more on building strength
Okay.
and stamina, as I know that it takes quite a lot of endurance to play long rallies, especially at a high level
Yes, you're right.
league of paddle. So I know a lot of training happens in the background of the paddle games. It's not just about the paddle as a sport.
Yes, at the end of the day, it's athletics. So
Absolutely.
you have to have the stamina, you have to have the legs, the endurance to be successful in the sport. Of course, the higher level you play, the more endurance and stamina you need. Because the rally is getting longer and longer.
Mm-hmm.
So you need the energy and you need the stamina to put the effort in.
Would you also agree that it's a lot about controlling one's mind to calm the nerves and to stay focused within the game?
Yes.
Interesting tactics after that talk after the regroup there. Oh, the ball is still in play.
Oh, nice get from Martin.
Oh my word!
And again.
What a backhand! The rally is still going. Oh, that's
Crazy rally.
that was excellent paddle play by both sides.
Yeah, it was like some exhibition match.
Sure was.
Yeah, Martin get the balls 2 times at the net after a smash. Both of them incredible, hard to get. And they almost won the point.
I think in an instance like that, it's almost as if paddle is the winner, because from both sides there's the most wonderful exhibit, as you said,
Yeah.
in the rallies. And I think paddle was the winner. There was some great backhand volleys, great kick smashes out of the court, almost out of the court.
Yes.
And that rally was just a wonderful exhibit to watch.
This is why I think that paddle will dominate the world, because it's just so good to watch.
It's almost captivating in a
Yeah,
way.
it's captivating, and it's not just good to play, but it's also entertaining to watch.
Oh my word. That was commitment to, oh my gosh, the ball's still in play.
Wow.
Okay, so somebody thought the ball was still in play and somebody thought it was out of play.
Yeah, because Marcel was on the floor. And
I know, he committed to taking the point. I think he was anticipating a lob from that drop to keep the ball in play.
Yeah, and he hit the ball to his side glass, and after the side glass, it went on to the other side of the court. Everybody stopped because
Yeah.
everybody thought that the point was over, but it was not.
I think there's going to be quite a bit of heat here now from South Africa. There's Sean waiting at the net with those fast hands. Just as I say that.
Miss.
Yes, it's a rare miss
Yeah.
from Sean. He's not really missing balls like that.
Again, it's all about handling the fire, how to compose the energy on the court.
Yeah. You know, this is competing. It's completely different. It's a thing that how you play paddle or how you can play during a practice. But it's different when you're on a competition and you have to make good decisions all the time.
Interesting to see Sean slow down the game there with that lob, and it sets Martin up nicely to
Backhand volley again, working for Martin.
straight into the fence.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about that.
There's not much you can do about that, yeah. Very nice shot from Martin. I think he loves this shot.
I think it must be his favourite shot of Martin. Backhand volley into the fence. And that was a lovely shot.
Very nice Weber again.
So we're on juice and it's 4-1 to South Africa. It'll be very interesting to see how Martin serves. Ball is still in play. What a rally. What a pickup from Sean. Just that was a beautiful pickup from Sean. Just at the tip of the racket. I mean, the ball should have hit his feet. He was there. He was there. It worked wonderfully for him. Don't know how he got that back.
This is what we feel. Like I can speak now in the name of all of our Hungarian players, that all the South African players, they deal very good with these fast balls to the feet. They're blocking extremely well the ball. So it's definitely a part of the game that all of the guys are doing better than us, because it's incredible that how good hands they have and how they solve these really, really difficult situations, because actually these are very hard balls, and you know, all of the SA players, they are like dealing with these shots like it would be
It's in.
easy.
It's in. That was a beautiful shot. They really have, like you said, just as you were commentating about it,
Yeah.
you could really see that happen on the court.
He gets it.
Oh wow, that is epic! And again, the ball is still in play. It's a beautiful boast off the glass. Martin's there to
What a get
return,
from Marcel.
and also Marcel is there too. The ball is also still in play. What a point! That was excellent paddle.
What a point! What a point! Sean's ball was amazing, but then Marcel's get was even more amazing.
Both sportsmanship from both sides, as you saw on that point, was absolutely spectacular. Both sides of the teams, you know, congratulated each other on what beautiful paddle was played.
And this is so good to see. Like
It really is.
both of the teams, sportsmanship, it's on a very high level. Very good shot from Sean. To the middle.
And it's 30, as you can see, and 5-1 to South Africa. It's getting closer to the end of the set. Second.
It almost went out.
Again, South Africa with such fast hands at the net there, dominating the net.
Harry defending from the Hungarians, but these volleys are just too good to handle.
Great backhand from Marcel there, I must say. Waiting. Bachada coming in strong. And Sean just taking the pace off the ball again. You can hear a lot of intensity in the Racket+Ball club here at Bree Street from both sides of the courts. On court 1 also there's a very high level game. And they're going to have a pause here now, a reset. It's 6-1 now to South Africa on court number 1, as you can see on your screen, top left corner. And they're going to prepare for the second set. How do you think the second set will go? Olive. So Oliver is now going to take over the commentary as we have a little chat for the interval before the second set.
Hey guys. That concludes our first set, I think. If I'm not mistaken, that ball was out, but it was tough to see it from here. But I think that volley from Marcel was out. You agree, right?
I
think so.
Yeah, we're getting confirmation that it was out.
Yeah, now Lottie, our team captain, that's a nickname. Lottie is a nickname
Lottie?
for Laszlo. Yeah.
Lottie is your nickname.
Lottie,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So
Very
he's
nice
currently
nickname.
he's currently coaching the guys a little bit, telling them
Yes.
to make some adjustments.
Okay.
We hope so, at least. And then we'll see what the second set is going to bring for us. But I think it's still a long way to go, and we can expect the guys to fight back, I think.
Yes, he's looking very relaxed as he talks to his teammates there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we have all the confidence in him, and he's not only a good player, but a great captain. So
Yep.
I think the guys are going to receive some good coaching right now, and they're going to... I think they're going to win the second set. We're going to go for a third one, I believe, but
We could be here for
we'll
long.
see.
We could be here for a long couple of minutes
Yeah.
with the rallies and the sets that you predict.
Yeah.
Because I mean, South Africa are going to also bring the heat and the fire to respond to the Hungarian tactics that we have just seen.
Of course, but that's the only way to go. That's the
Look
proper
at these
way.
beautiful battles at the net.
As Laszlo said, the South African team is so great at defending. Oh, that's not going to get it done.
Ball still in play. Oh,
tough,
just
tough.
unlucky there for Martin. That was a very tough.
Very tough miss from Martin right there. It's always hard, actually, to start the second set after you won. You're in a emotional high, I'd say, and then you get to start things all over again. It's always hard. The first couple of games are crucial.
Has a lot of spin on the ball, Sean.
Yeah, he puts a lot of effect into it. He's also great at the net with the volleys, but that's what Laszlo was saying earlier, is that the whole South African team is amazing at the volleys. They're very consistent, and they have the ability to generate even more power when they're in tough situations, such as when the ball's going downwards. You're not really expecting them to accelerate, but they still manage to do so. So that's one of their key strengths.
Well, Marcel does have fast feet, but there was too much speed on the ball to be able to take it off with such an intensity. That Vibra from Martin.
Yeah,
was
I mean
the
the guys are bringing the heat. They're picking up right where they left off, so it's going to be tough for the guys. But I still have the confidence in them that they're going to manage.
Again, that backhand from Martin puts it right into the corners of the fences. There's nothing you can do about those, really, is there?
Yeah, I mean,
you just have to appreciate the shot.
Yeah, you want to get as close as possible and hope for the best, really, to recover. But that's a question of reflexes and luck. So beautiful love by Marcel.
And Martin trying to go for the corners again.
Beautiful.
It was a great block by Marcel, just millimeters off from the depth of the court.
Yeah, but I mean that was a great shot from the glass from Martin. I mean he's really putting his all into it. Ooh.
Again, just
Such
little minor mistakes, just little minor errors.
Anyway, 1-0 for the South African guys.
And let's just give a little shout out to our sponsors. We've got Ball Paddle supporting and sponsoring the teams here. We have Wheelie for all your car needs, and then we have Daytona, another great sponsor. Justin Devaris really putting the support into the South Africa team at Racket+Ball here, and also the invitation for the Hungarians to come over
Thank you
was
very
very
much.
kind.
Yes, absolutely. We are humbled and we're very thankful for this opportunity to have the chance to come here to not only to compete but to be welcomed in such a way. I mean, we thank Justin and all the other guys, all the sponsors, because it's been such an incredible event here, very high level. I mean, we've had the opportunity to compete at a lot of international tournaments, but it's.
I just want to talk about the employees at the club as well. They all really hold the spirit of this club together, and there's such lovely vibes at the club. It's always a warm welcome as you walk into the doors of the club here at Bree Street. You know, the food is amazing.
Great venue.
Venue is amazing. Yes,
Beautiful
of course,
courts.
the courts are very nice to play on.
Just for a moment, I'd like to get back to Daytona. I mean, we checked the website and the inventory of Daytona, and I can speak on behalf of the guys. We're very impressed with the cars. I mean, it's something that we cherish a lot. Beautiful cars, and it's incredible.
Do you have a favorite car, or just all of the Daytona cars in general?
Well,
they're all quite a high standard.
They're all super cars, I'd say. Personally, from the collection, I'd say my favorite are the Aston Martins.
That's a very nice choice with the wings.
Yeah, I mean, power and elegance, sporty and elegant at the same time. That's something that I would pick.
Okay, and 40-15 now.
Yeah, they're about to even the score.
There's a little bit of catching up to do from the Hungarian side.
Tough backhand volley move from Marcel. No worries.
South Africa are 1 up, so Hungary really need to make these next 2 points.
They're a little bit behind, a little bit of pressure that the South African guys are putting onto them. Beautiful overhead, down to the feet.
That's a big bechada coming down into the center court.
And he always puts a lot of spin into the shots. He's a very talented young guy, and he's spending a lot of time in Spain. We could say he's practically living in Spain, even in Valencia. Beautiful
Kick smash
portraits.
out of the court.
Beautiful kick
Is
smash.
that a kick smash out of the court?
Yeah,
Is it a
or you could
smash out
say
of the court?
portraits.
Portraits. Oh, like a portrait.
No.
Oh, no.
Portraits like going outside at 3 o'clock.
Oh, a portraits. Yes, for 3. Sorry, mi español es muy bueno.
Sí,
pero,
claro.
Cuando me recuerdo es poquito mismo.
Ooh, speaking Spanish as well. Strong.
Am I?
Yeah,
I hope so.
great. Awesome.
Me recuerdo es no bien ahora.
Beautiful Bahada again from Olen. But Martin is so
Wow,
good at
touches
recovering
the
these
net, and their
shots.
shot, the Sean at the net just to receive that. Oh.
Very strong again from Martin. Amazing.
Great sportsmanship from both sides, both players on each side, just, really supporting each other.
It's a very tough game at the moment. Team Hungary really needs this game. Otherwise, it's going to get very tough for them. He's going for it again. A little smoother this time. Beautiful block from Martin.
Here's an opportunity for Martin to take it, and Marcel's there. What a beautiful pick up there from Sean.
Beautiful Chiquita.
And Martin going for his usual backhand into the corner.
What a rally it's been, and what a rally. Breakpoint South Africa. Wow. Sensing some danger, but
I don't think there'll be any danger. Paddle is always the winner.
But
that's what I love about this sport. It brings so many people together, and everybody respects the shot choices and the paddle journey, because it's quite a new sport for us here in South Africa. And
really,
it's actually the best. It's the fastest growing sport right now in South Africa.
Also in the world, I think. It's
absolutely.
definitely one of them.
You'd be quite right in saying that.
Yeah, I think so.
Hopefully we'll get to the Olympics in 3 years.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to have to do a lot of training in 3 years for everybody.
Absolutely, and a lot of lobbying to make it happen, always. That's a bigger question, not the training, but lobbying.
There's a saying in there. Do you know that saying?
Which one?
I can't say it. I've been told.
You can't say it?
I've been told not to sing.
Oh, okay. Anyway, the guys just broke our Hungarian team, so it's going to get a little tough from here, but anyway.
But it's very interesting to see such a young player like Marcel be put in a position like this to play against Martin, who has a lot of experience, especially handling the pressure and the energy that happens in these games. You know, the mental energy,
Yes.
the physical energy, and then also to remain calm. It's interesting to see how Marcel handles this at such a young age. I mean, he's doing
Absolutely.
pretty well. He's doing exceedingly well.
Yeah, I really love his mentality that he's never given up. He's fighting until the very end. I think that's the best way to think about the game.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also very tactical. I mean, he has to be from the right position. He has to pay attention to building up the rallies.
It's 15 all now, and
15-1. Tough miss from
just
Marcel.
unfortunate. Lovely setup from Martin there.
Beautiful Vibora.
I thought Sean was going to do a little backhand pop out of the
Flick,
court.
pop
Yeah,
out.
a little flick
Your
out of the
shot,
court.
Your shot.
Have you seen that one?
No, I've heard about it.
I heard
I've heard about it. Shout out to Coach Oki
Yes.
for making
He
it happen.
stayed. Yes, he really did.
Ooh,
Oh, wow. Is the ball still in play?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. He got,
He also caught the ball.
yeah.
Anyway,
He okay?
I think so.
Yeah, he's very...
He's okay.
Yeah. So do you have a strict training regime where you are? Do you train every day and have a rest day, or is there
So,
a combination
home?
of different...
Well, it's kind of different
Exercises.
for the whole team. I mean, for example, Marcel just graduated from high school, or he's about to graduate from high school. He
It
still
required
has,
a lot of mental focus, obviously.
yeah, so he still
Yeah.
has a couple of oral exams. We have the written exams and the oral exams separated, in Hungary at least. So he still has a couple of exams to go. So in the meantime, it means he's going to school, so he can
It was a
train in the
lovely
afternoons.
smash. Lovely, he did a very nice smash there.
Us, a little older players, I'd say we have probably different schedule. So sometimes we have mixed trainings, but usually we make it happen separately, I'd say, or in smaller groups.
Wow, what a
Beautiful. Our captain is back.
attempt to defense from Sean there. Marcel really did. He put quite a lot of pace on that ball. I mean, there's nothing you can do. It was a great attempt from Sean to defend, and just millimeters off getting a high lob back into the back right of the court there.
These are the reactions that we were talking about earlier, that Sean and all the other players have these kind of reflexes, that superhuman style reflexes. It's crazy that how they can react to these fast balls.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite interesting. At the time that Sean was at the back of the court, I was anticipating a drop shot.
Yes, and
You
this
know?
is the key. What you
Yes.
are saying, this anticipation.
Yeah, I was hoping he would put the fire on it, but I was anticipating a drop shot.
Yeah,
And that's the beauty of watching the sport, is that you never know what's going to happen.
yes, and anticipating the ball, reading the game. It's one of the key elements, the key points of the game. So whoever foreseen the events that are gonna fall out. Those are the pairs that going to win, or those are the players who gonna be more successful.
And just another introduction there. We have Laszlo back on the commentary.
Hi again, everybody.
And it's 15-love to South Africa and 3-1 in games. As you can see on the top left corner of your screen. Nice backhand from Martin. Alan drops it right over the net. Marcel's there to pick it up, a high lob, and does Martin put it away. Takes the pace off the ball. Beautiful boast from Marcel. What a lovely lob right into the depth of the back of the court. Beautiful bachata, as we were talking about. Sean's just there with those superhuman reactions. Pure instinct. Can you translate it? Can you translate that into English?
I would rather not translate that. I think it's better if I translate that. But yeah, it's clearly it's frustrating when you are defending so heroically, and then you have the chance to turn the point over and to gain the lead, and there's like a rare miss.
Again, Sean there with just those superhuman reactions.
Exactly.
He's responding to the ball, predicting it and blocking, but knowing where to put the paddle to block.
And actually, I did a little coaching with the guys.
What a pickup there from Alan, yes.
Yes, a little sneak peek behind the curtains.
Okay.
And
beautiful post from Alan there off the wall.
Very good sliders.
Oh, and the ball's still in play. Martin there to pick it up.
Relaxation.
Might be a long rally. Oh, Sean finishes it. He took Martin's signature backhand volley into the fence, and he just took the point from South Africa, and that's 4-1 to South Africa in the second set.
And you see, like, this point, it was like the perfect example of what we were talking about earlier, like anticipation and decision making. So the level of the game is like really, really high. The technical level, everybody knows everything about the game. But in certain situations, where you hit the ball and what shot you choose, this is the difference. This makes the difference. So I think there's not a big difference technically between the four guys, but the decision making is just better at Sean and Martin.
As you saw there, that shot from Martin was just millimeters out from going in. That's 15-all. And there is the smash from Alan and Martin there.
No luck for the Hungarian game.
Not for the moment. I'm so glad Martin didn't go extreme with that backhand. That could have been
it was unnecessary.
Injury. It was unnecessary.
Yeah,
He knew
it was unnecessary.
He knew there was where to place that. Again, just about reading and predicting the tactics of paddle.
Rare miss from Martin. Nice dunk from Alan, which
To the first floor.
Yeah, to the first floor. Which gives the game to Hungary.
Okay, 4-2 there, and the Hungarians and Alan
Yes.
finished that rally and game with the dunk.
With the dunk. With the dunk.
It sounds like something in basketball.
Yes.
Is that a basketball term?
Yeah, it's a basketball. When you're like going for a slam dunk.
So yeah.
It's when you're going high up and you just hit down the shot.
Yes, 4-2 to South Africa.
And on court number 2, SA team won the first set, and I think the Hungarians, Gergő and Zsombor, they just won the second set, if I'm not mistaken. And there's going to be a heroic third set.
I bet. That's quite an interesting team selection that you've chosen for the Maximos Cup this year. And how do you decide on who to pair together? I know that some of our players didn't play. Ooh, gosh. Oh, it's out of the court.
Wow, it's
Sorry,
amazing.
I got distracted by the paddle there. That was incredible.
It's amazing.
A replay of that shot must be seen on our social medias at Racket+Ball Club. Once again, Sean really showing off here all of his skills and natural instincts, really.
Yes.
He just has a natural ability, little knack for these things.
Sean is a human highlight reel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so your question about the pairing, it's a really tough call to make, and of course we are always talking with the guys, with the players. You know, chemistry is also very important between the guys.
Yes.
The guys also have a preference on which side they want to play, so it also adds on to the equation.
Of course. And that's 5-2 now to South Africa in the second set.
Yes, Alan is serving to stay in the match.
Yep.
Well, he's certainly taking the heat and using it well. That was a lovely smash.
Yeah, I mean, this is his favorite shot. This one and the Vibora, he loves to hit those shots, and he loves to go for these big shots.
Just talking about the Beavers, we saw one just there, and Sean just keeps getting it over the net each time. There's great defence here by the South Africans, and just not enough there for Sean from. Was it Alan that went for that Vibora there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
that's what I said earlier.
Yeah.
Like the two of his best favorite shots. First rally finished by a smash, a kick smash, and now a Vibora.
Wow, did you see the response of Sean there? I don't know how he did that. He turned the racket upside down, blocked it, and
It's crazy.
and landed in the middle of the court.
It's incredible what he does.
Shown the wall.
Shown the ball, yes. You
Sounds
cannot.
Good nickname.
Yeah, it's a good nickname. You cannot hit through him.
Just with him.
Ginger Ninja.
Yeah, we heard and we experienced that. Also, we were playing in the morning against Martin and Sean. It was a tough 2.5 hour battles, but all credits to them. They were playing incredible. We lost in a tough 3-set thriller.
Well, the Hungarians definitely brought back a bit of the fire there. They've brought the score up to 5-3, keeping us all engaged in this match.
No, at 5-3, there's no changeover. So,
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the scoreboard that we're seeing may not be correct at the moment.
Can't be 5-3. You can always sit down when it's uneven.
So it's 4-3.
Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. It's 4-3. 4-3. Okay, well that makes it even more interesting. Now we can really get settled in our seats because we're going to be here for a very good game.
Oh, Marcel is hurt. He just slipped. He throws himself to every ball.
Oh my God, I really
everywhere.
did say that he hurt his knee.
He's struggling a bit.
I did the same. I did the same with myself playing paddle a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, you have to watch out for your knees a lot because
Absolutely.
if you slip, the carpet functioning as, I don't know, as something, it can really burn your skin from your knee. So
Yeah, I mean, no, I was okay. It was my own fault. I didn't realize I was going into such a high intensity match, and I was running to the net, and I just ate too much really before the game. You know, I was burning a lot of calories that day. I'd done a training session in the morning and a high intensity paddle game in the afternoon. I should stick to the smoothies, really. And now 30 all.
what a great defending counter shot from Alan. Nice lob from Marcel.
Martin is there and he sets it up nicely for Sean.
And Martin with a special Ibora.
Here we go.
It's a very important point, 30 all.
All about to happen now. Oh wow, the ball's still in play. Oh, my word!
No. Amazing rally. The tweener from Alan, it was crazy. But he got short at the end.
He can do the splits, that's quite impressive.
Yeah, a few of the guys in the team can do the
Jean
split.
Bouin can
Yeah,
also do
Jean
splits.
Bouin. Yeah, Jean Bouin.
He was exhibiting quite well yesterday.
Yeah.
Due to gymnastics.
Yeah.
In Hungary.
Could we do it? Could we do the split?
No, definitely. I mean, I don't know about you, Oliver, but on my side, it's impossible.
Okay, that's 40-30 to South Africa. Hungary really need to pick up the fire in this game to bring it back. The rallies are certainly getting longer. The intensity and the endurance is building for both sides.
Very nice gun show from Marcel.
Juice. Okay, let's see. Do you think your team is going to be able to bring it to 4-all? Because we're going to really have to get settled in our seats if they can.
I mean, I'm hoping for it. I mean,
Oh, what a vibra from Sean.
oh, Marcel.
Marcel just unfortunately frustrated with himself a little bit,
Yeah.
which is understandable. He knows he's got the fast feet and the movement to be able to respond to that.
Yeah. And he has no fear.
Absolutely.
Throwing
No,
himself to everywhere.
the commitment's certainly there.
Yeah, the commitment is there.
And Sean challenging him again. What
What a
a
shot.
beautiful shot. And again, a nice pickup for Marcel. What a back. Oh,
I didn't.
that was fantastic paddle, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there's a question whether the ball bounced 2 or 1,
Okay.
but actually we couldn't see it because there's like a commercial in front of us.
There
So
is. That's the wheelies.
yeah, that's the wheelie.
Shout out to the sponsors.
Yeah, definitely.
La Familia. Are they a familiar family? Are they a familiar family? La Familia.
Actually, no.
Oh, okay.
No, actually. No. A very nice lob from Marcel.
Not the best timing for that.
Yeah.
It's getting tougher and tougher.
And back to Juice.
Wow.
Again, putting the pressure on the South Africans.
Yes. It's a very, very important game.
It really is. The Hungarians really need to compose themselves to be able to take the heat off these balls. As you see Sean really on them at the net, and it's 4-all. 4-all in the second set.
I told Claire that we're going to win the second set, so.
I don't think I was listening at the time. Let's see what happens here.
Hungarians back in the game.
Yeah, I think they are. I think they're definitely back in the game. They've brought the heat. And again, taking the pace off the ball from Marcel, and Sean pushing
Nice
the
Vibora.
Hungarians back. Oh, big bajada there,
Wow,
right into
what
the
a
depth of the
shot.
court. That was a fantastic shot, I must
Fantastic
say.
shot from Alan.
It's lovely paddle. Now South Africa are really going to have to pull their socks up here.
Yeah, 30 love.
It's 30 love. Sorry, that was Marcel on a second serve. That was very kind sportsmanship there from Sean.
Yeah.
To take 2.
Yeah, because they were not sure about that the second serve was in or out. So they said that let's take 2.
Yeah. This paddle letting us know that
Yeah.
it may have been in.
I'm a little bit angry about Sean because during our match in the morning, he never made any return mistakes, and now I saw already 2.
What a shot.
What a shot! It was a well constructed point from the SA team.
Just as we were talking about him.
Maybe
he heard
it,
us. Yeah, exactly. Maybe he might have actually. I'm sorry if you can hear us, Sean. Apologies for the interference. Second serve. Oh, and lovely cross-court interaction there between Sean and Marcel. Just those backhand slices over the net.
Already blocking. Slip down from the ball.
Yeah. Oh, the bajada was very strong, but just a tiny little bit too short of the court.
It was a very another entertaining point from the guys. Great effort from the SA team.
That's a lovely lob. Martin's there waiting for it. He anticipated it.
No way Martin got that. No
he really
way.
did. He anticipated that so well. You've got to hand it to him.
Yeah.
Hello, girls. Sorry, we just got the future generation passing through. Unfortunately, they're not tall enough yet to say hi to the camera.
Great serve from Marcel.
Second serve.
Yeah. Second serve. Deuce.
It's a beautiful lob from Sean, and it's responded with another lovely lob from Marcel. And they're really taking the pace off the ball. It's all about a matter of composure in these long rallies.
Amazing
Sean,
bajada.
Amazing bajada. Sean was there.
Yeah, Sean.
If he had just moved his racket a little bit more of at an angle, that definitely would have gone into the cross court.
Yeah, but
here
it was a
left.
very, very hard ball.
It was
I mean,
very.
Alan hit it very fast, very strong. It's really hard to react. Sean usually gets these balls, but now it was an exception.
That was a battle at the net. Oh,
just fall short. Very nice move from Sean and Martin.
We're on juice.
Battle of Norzer again.
Another battle to be had.
No way.
Oh my word,
No
what an
way.
incredible
No
shot.
way.
Another
It's crazy what Sean
real
does.
worthy, you know,
I hope,
life-worthy shot there. It's just that beautiful
yeah, but I hope he's
down
okay.
the line. Oh, did he injure himself?
Yeah, could be.
These men really do put everything into this game. Oh, he
I
hurt his
think
finger.
I think his ring.
What his ring? Oh. His
Okay.
finger.
Yeah, he hurts his
Oh,
he
gosh.
hurt his finger,
Oh no.
I guess.
Is he okay?
So I think we are going on a medical timeout.
Hold on, we have a medical timeout. Is there a medic? There is.
We
a-
hope that he
no?
can continue.
No, he's
No,
continuing.
He's continuing.
He is. He's staying back in the game.
He's a tough guy.
Yeah, he certainly is. You see the reaction, just pure instinct from him. As you said, we're on the battlefield here.
This shot also makes the highlight reel for sure.
What a clever shot, taking
Very
the pace
clever.
onto the ball.
Very, very clever shot
Yeah.
from Alan. Martin did well though.
Did very well. He
Yeah.
was there,
He was there.
but just wasn't anticipating it to be so soft.
Yes. Alan had multiple choices, but he chose to go with this shot.
Clever shot choice by Marcel, just wasn't over the net enough.
Yes. Another break point for the SA team.
Wow, what an incredible Vibri there. And ooh, that was wonderful.
Yeah, the
Wonderful,
lobs,
wonderful
the lobs
paddle.
were amazing. It's hard to say that because I'm rooting for my boys, but it was amazing defending.
Well, I'm here on behalf of Paddle today. An unbiased commentator
Yeah.
has joined you.
I am trying to be, but it's really hard, as I say. Yeah, it was great defending from Martin and Sean. The lobs were very, very high and also very deep, so Alan had to move a lot to the back, and he had no time to get there. So yeah, it was a hard shot to take on.
And now, how do you think Hungary are going to respond to that previous game? It was their chance to really get ahead on the leaderboard, and South Africa have taken it away, bringing the score up to 5-4. It
Yeah.
looked quite hopeful for
Yeah.
Hungary.
Yes, exactly. But right now, it's if I'm not mistaken, it's 5-4
Correct, yes.
to South Africa.
Yeah.
So now they are serving for the match. So actually, this game is gonna be a decider. The Hungarians have to break in order to stay in the match.
The ball is in your court.
Yeah,
Well, the ball's in the paddle court, I mean, but
yeah. And also, while we are waiting for the players to continue, we mentioned Wheelie, and also a big shout out to the other sponsors as well, Racket+Ball and Daytona, who made this event happen.
And Bull Paddle.
And Bull Paddle, for
and
sure.
ball paddle, of course.
Yeah, of course.
And just out of curiosity, so the South African Racket and Ball team travelled to Hungary for the first Maximos Cup.
Yes, in last September.
So is this the second year that it's running?
Yes, this is the second year.
So it's an annual event. No need to wait 4 years for the Olympics.
No.
but
And we are, we discussed a lot with Martin about the format, and wow, another incredible rally. What a get from Alan. Sean almost made it back to the other side of the court, but he just fell short. Love 15. Yes, so it's an annual event, and we are looking forward for next year to compete again. and we would also like to get more countries involved in. So we don't know exactly when the next edition will gonna take place, or where it's gonna take place and when. But everybody is dedicated to continue.
No, that was a
Yes, it was a killer
Great.
shot
Yep.
from Martin. It was
Very-
also a very important point. Now it's 15-30. Yeah. And Martin goes for another big shot. And he makes it. Amazing smash. At a very important point. 15-30 down, serving for the match. It was a risky shot to take.
Oh, and another great
And he
smash out of the
continues.
court.
He just continues to finish up the game.
And what was the score on court 2?
On court 2, the Hungarian pair won. Oh, and now Martin just missed the match point?
So we're on juice now? We're on juice?
Yeah, we are on juice, I guess.
We're on juice?
Yeah, that was a match point.
Oh, just unlucky for
Very nice
Sean.
shot from Marcel. And now it's a break point. Yes, so on court 2, the Hungarians won.
There's a beautiful set up for Martin to finish that shot with a pop out. And did you see the flick of the wrist? It was just
Yeah.
out of the court.
Yeah.
Very graceful.
We call it tap out.
Tap out.
Tap out. It was a very good serve. Anand couldn't handle it.
2-2. Sorry.
It's juice.
Yes, juice. And
Very good overhead from Martin again.
advantage to South Africa.
Putting the pressure on Alan, and it brings up another match point to South Africa.
Oh, what a beautiful shot.
What a point. Great
What a
match.
Great volley. Great finish. Martin just tucking that ball away down the line to the centre of the court.
Congrats to the SA team, Martin and Sean. Put down an amazing performance again.
It really was. As you said, an exhibit.
Yeah, an
It was an
exhibit.
exhibition.
An exhibit.
for
Sean,
the,
like always.
greatest cup, the Maximos Cup.
Yeah, the Maximus Exhibition Cup. It's over?
Okay, well, we'd like to say goodbye to you all, and we hope you're having a lovely weekend wherever you are and enjoying the paddle. And I'm sure tomorrow will be an even more interesting day. It's the last day.
It's for sure, for
and
sure.
everything to play for.
Sure. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
It was great. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.